بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. In the lesson of تعليم البنات, تعليم البنات means teaching the girls. So it is a girl class. What we're going to learn, things that is related, of course, as you can see, or from the title, is for the girls. So for the introduction, welcome all. Welcome. I will welcome everyone. Amal, Ghaya, Munira, Khadija, and Matopila. Okay, I'm getting, inshallah, I will get your name, inshallah. Okay, so welcome to all. Welcome to the most beautiful religion where you can find all the peace in it and everything that you need in it to sustain your life with, and all the answers that you can get it in bi'idhnillah ta'ala in the Islam. Because actually the Islam is the religion of the balancing everything that you need in your life. So sometimes even if the people, they say, oh, actually, Islam doesn't have answers to this or that. Islam has all the basics and answers to anything that you need in your life and how to even move on with your life. So if we understand it well, and we need to understand little by little, we go down a little bit deeper, step by step, to understand what is Islam. And Islam is not a difficult thing. It's not very complicated as the people they described it. Yeah. I hope the screen, it is shared with you, right? If it is shared, just type in on the message. If it is shared, just write yes. So, well, you will not find such kind of a religion which covers all the direction in your life with the community. So actually it covers the family relationship. How can I be with my mom and my father and my brothers and my sisters and my cousins, my grandmothers, and it keeps on. It teaches us all that, how to be with them, how to deal with them, and also how to build a strong community. Islam teaches us everything in small particles, and then it grows. You don't need to do everything at once. No, you just do things in slowly. Like the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, check your neighbors till the seventh neighbor. So imagine if everybody will check on everyone will be fine. Everybody will be happy. Even if somebody doesn't have no one inside the house, but they have the community as a family. So by itself, Islam is teaching us to build a rope and hope and beauty and clean hearts with everyone. And in the Islam, it teaches you faith, how to be faithful to Allah Azza wa Jal, how to be faithful even in your work. Even now, tomorrow, inshallah, you're growing up and you're gonna finish the school, you're gonna go to the university, and then you're gonna mingle with everyone, you're gonna work, you're gonna do a lot of things in your life. How to be so faithful. Faithful not only covering about Allah Azza wa Jal and only worshiping him, it's about everything that is surrounding you, and how to be patient. Patience is very important thing, and it is a very, very beautiful actually step if you start walking in it. I don't have to be mad of everything. I don't have to be like so stressful, like, oh, when is the exams? When am I gonna finish the school? When am I gonna do this? When I'm gonna finish this? Mommy, you're always asking me for this. When is gonna end? When I'm gonna grow up to get out of this box? Patience. Patience is a beautiful thing in your life. Of course, we can't learn patience just like that, but we need to learn step by step. And always patience. After the patience, there is a beautiful doors behind it. There is a secret behind that. There is a wisdom behind the patience. So I advise everyone first, before anything, to have patience with us. Once you want to seek even the knowledge, even sometimes if you didn't understand it or you cannot tolerate it, you have to walk slowly by slow, inshallah. So if we have such a kind of a religion that combines everything in an amazing way with the guidance and the balance, so I will tell you, my dear daughter, I know that you have a lot of things behind you or surrounding you, especially the girls that they're from Denmark, they're from London, even if they're from UAE also. We have some people who surround us. They're always telling us, don't do this. Why you're doing this? Why you're wearing the hijab? Why you're wearing long dresses? Why you're doing this? Why you're making like that? Why you're suffocating yourself? You will find a lot of people surrounding you, and you will find yourself like this beautiful flower in the middle. You're beautiful and everybody can see that you're beautiful, but everybody is like surrounding you and telling you, don't do this, don't do this, remove this, don't do that. So you will not find anybody encouraging you to walk in a proper path while practicing your Islam teaches. So even if you come out from this class and then you just want to learn or you want to apply what you want to do in your life, people, they will not let you do that. So always I will advise you, the first thing, have patience. Nothing is impossible. You always, the way as you are, you can bloom anywhere. Even with with the little sources or a little hope, nobody will support you. You will not find your brother to stand next to you or your mother to stand next to you. But to be honest, just have that patience inside your heart and loyalty to Allah Azza wa Jal. Because you know that deep in you, Allah is watching every step, every effort that you do is counted. Now, what we're going to study, this is only today for introduction, and inshallah next week we're going to go more deeper than this. So what we're going to study is we're going to study the pillars of Islam. Of course, we'll go a little bit deeper. It's not the same thing that you studied in school. Yeah, it's not the same when you studied in the school. We're going to go more a little bit to understand more. Yes, we know the same pillars of the Islam, the 5 pillars, we understand it. And yes, we know about the faith pillars, the 6 faith pillars that we studied before, okay? So we already know about that. But little bit, we will just touch some of the important areas that we sometimes misunderstand. So we need to cover those things because those the basic things of Usul al-Islam and Usul al-Iman. Usul al-Iman is the origin. So I need to study those things to understand, to build my foundation in a proper way, then we can grow more. All right. So in the beginning, we will have a small introduction of the pillars of Islam and the faith, which you already know about it and you studied about it, is the Shahada and also the Salah and the other things that we know. Who can tell me the third pillar? The Shahada, the Salah. The third pillar is what? You can raise your hands. Who knows what are the pillars of Islam? Yes, Amal?
إيتاء الزكاة.
Zakah. Yes, beautiful. The zakah, to give the needed people that you are giving something for them. Ita zakah. And also what we're gonna do in Ramadan, who can tell me? Somebody else? Like, okay, go. Ghaya? Yes, Ghaya?
Saum.
Yes, Saum. Saum. And the last one is where when we go for the Saudi Arabia to do what? The 5th one. What is the 5th pillar? Yes, let us see somebody else. Munira?
Yes, miss.
Yes. So we have Shahada, and then Salah, Zakah,
Saum.
and also Saum. And the 5th one, the last one is what?
Hajj.
Yes, Barakallahu fiki, ahsanti. Okay, so we have the Hajj. And then we'll learn about the Quran. What is the Quran? How the Quran came to us, and the Hadith. Why we need to know about these? Because we need to understand how the evidence of Islamic or why we follow the Islam. How do we follow the Islam? Do we follow it from our mind just because we like it, or there is an evidence? So how the evidence came to us, and what are those the evidence that we are following as Islam, and what are the category, what it comes number one as an evidence, what it comes number two as an evidence, what it comes number three as an evidence, and then number four. Okay, so number one is the Quran, number two is the Hadith, number three is the Ijma', one of the evidence, and then number four is the Qiyas. Maybe now it is difficult for you to understand what is Ijma' and Qiyas, and this is our rule, inshallah, the coming session and the coming classes, we're going to explain for you what does it mean. And then we go to Tahara. Tahara is being clean, clean in many things. And also to be clean, I need to be, first I need to start being with clean to purify myself. This is number one. Number two, I need to clean my clothes. All right. To be clean also, how to make my clothes clean is by water. So also I will need to describe for you what are the types of the water. Is this water clean? Sometimes you're going to have doubts. Is that water clean or it's not clean? Okay, so we're going to learn about what are the types of water, if it is clean, when it is not clean, when I can use it for the wudu, when I cannot use it for the wudu. And then what is najasa? Najasa, who can tell me what is najasa? Let us see who knows about that. Let me choose Ulfat. Ulfat?
Nam.
Yes. How old are you, Ulfat?
I'm 18.
MashaAllah, tabarak ar-Rahman. Where are you from?
London.
MashaAllah. Okay. Are you aware of najasa?
No.
Okay. Do you know what is tahara?
Yeah.
Okay. So the tahara is the opposite of najasa. So it will be what?
I'm not sure.
So tahara means what?
So clean yourself after your monthlies.
Yes, so cleaning yourself. So then najasa it will be? So tahara, if it is clean, najasa it will be what? It's the opposite.
The dirty.
Yes, it's not clean. So this is, we're going to learn what is najasa, because if you're going to open the books, the fiqh books, you're going to find the word of najasa. So we need to teach you what is najasa means. Okay, you understand it in English, but also in the Arabic, you need to understand what is najasa. And najasa categorized in many things. It could be in the human, right? If you're going to go to the washroom, then you're going to be not clean, then you're going to wash yourself. So how are you going to wash yourself? For example, you're going to wash yourself with the water, okay? And for example, not najasa only on yourself, also, what are the things, the utensils that we use to eat? Is it clean, not clean? What if the dog eats or drinks from this utensil? Am I allowed to use it? What if it is a cat? Am I allowed to use it? Then, if some people, they're cooking in the utensil of, for example, like they're eating the meat of the pig. So am I allowed to eat from this utensil or this plate? Can I cook from that? Is it allowed in Islam or is not allowed in Islam? So here it comes about the najasa, the unclean things, and how can I be aware about that? All right. Then, and what is istinja? And what is wudu? You know what is wudu, right? Anybody doesn't know about wudu? You can raise your hands if anybody doesn't know what is wudu. So I believe everybody knows about wudu, right? It seems she has a problem in the network. Okay, so everybody knows about the wudu. So how to do my wudu, how to perform my wudu, and what other things makes my wudu not really valid, and when my wudu can be valid. And also we're gonna teach how to do ghusl. I am sure some of the students, they know how to do the ghusl, but still we're gonna confirm what the sunnah says about ghusl. When I can do the ghusl, is it anytime I just go and do the ghusl? And also when I need the tayammum. Yes, barakallahu fiki, she wrote the purity for the tahara. Yes, minor and major purification, barakallahu fiki. Yes, and also when I need the tayammum, tayammum means if I don't find the water, then the other option to do or to be clean is to do to the tayammum. And the tayammum, we use the sand, okay? When the water is not available. Yes, thank you, Sister Fatima. All right, so then if I have my period, what can I do? What am I allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do? And what is nifas? I mean, the period when it comes as a normal each month that it comes the period. What if my period delays? Then what can I do? Okay, so it's a lot of question marks in my mind. And how can I clean myself? How can I do things? Am I allowed to touch the mushaf? I'm not allowed to touch the Quran. What am I allowed to do actually? What am I supposed to do? So we're gonna learn about that, inshallah. Yes, and also we have what is nifas. Nifas, this is usually for the woman which she's already married and then she delivered a baby. And once she delivers a baby, there is something comes out from her. It's called nifas. So also, what is nifas? What is the period of the nifas? And what she's supposed to do, this woman. All right, so these are introduction for today. And I think so, if you have any question, you can go ahead. But inshallah, we will meet the coming session on Sunday at 8 o'clock for Dubai, I mean, UAE. But I think so in London, what is the time? What is the time in London now?
It's 4:30 now.
4? It's 4 o'clock?
4:30.
Yeah, 4:30.
4:30.
So we started at 4 sharp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the London time or UK time is going to be at 4 o'clock, inshallah. What about Denmark? What is the time now?
It's 5:30.
Oh, so 1 hour extra. So we're gonna start at 5 with Denmark timing, inshallah, next Sunday. If you have any question, go ahead, or we're done with the session, inshallah, so we can start the coming week. Barakallahu fikum wa jazakum Allah khairan. 12 midnight, where is that? That is in Philippines? MashaAllah. All right. بارك الله فيكم وجزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. جزاكم الله خيرا for attending. See you next week.